Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. This week, we're addressing metal roofing, right? It's a big topic for a lot of consumers, both commercially and residentially, and it's because there's a lot of misinformation, disinformation, just confusion out there. So what we're doing today is breaking down the pros and cons between the two most popular types of metal roofing we come across here in Metro Detroit. Those would be a traditional standing seam metal roof, and the second one would be a screw down or corrugated metal roof. These are widely available. They're all over the place. And by extension, a lot of people don't understand what the differences are between them. So without further ado, let's dig right in. And we'll start with standing seam metal roofing. Okay, this is the traditional metal roofing that when you hear the word metal roofing, it's generally what you're thinking of. You see it on churches, you'll see it on all sorts of different buildings, you see it on homes on the water. So what are the pros to a traditional standing seam metal roof? Right off the gate, it's pretty simple. It's thicker and more durable. It's made from a higher quality steel, and it is generally installed in a 22 or a 24 gauge metal. The lower the gauge, the thicker the metal. So that's a big one. It's also got a significantly longer lifespan. This means that metal roofing system, when you put it on there with the traditional standing seam metal roof, assuming obviously that it's installed properly, it's not uncommon for these roofing systems to go 50, 60, 70 years because the quality of the metal, along with not having any exposed fasteners or anything for the weather to really damage. Another big plus, and it's why you see it on both commercial and residential buildings along the water, wind resistance. Because you don't have anything exposed, there's no real lips or edges for wind uplift to catch and pull the way you would see on a traditional shingle roof and also then with the corrugated or screw down metal roofing. Last one, not the last one, but one of the last ones, aesthetically pleasing. It's what your mind's eye thinks of when they think of a metal roof. So when you see it, it's what you want it to look like. In addition, you can adjust the widths, you can adjust the heights of the ribs, you can put a pattern into the actual metal panel itself. So it's more aesthetically pleasing, plus there are more colors of it. The other big one is it's got a wider application. So a traditional standing seam metal roofing system can be installed as low as a 1 pitch. It can be installed darn near vertically. Right? So it's got a really wide array of systems that it can be installed on. Plus, it can be installed on domes or like a radial surface. So it's a really, really wide application of different metal slopes and systems that it can be installed on. Lastly, and this is a big one, I never like to say no maintenance, but I'm going to say extremely low maintenance. At the end of the day, you still want to make sure you don't have organic matter and debris building up on that roofing system. But outside of that, there's not a lot to it. There's no exposed fasteners. There's almost no penetrations. There's not really anything to go wrong. And by extension, there's not a lot of maintenance. So there's a lot of pros. I mean, obviously that sounds pretty good. What are the cons? Big one, we all kind of know it. Big major investment or high cost. Because it's a slower system, because you're using heavier, more durable, more premium quality materials, it just takes longer to install. More labor, more time, more money. It's a bigger investment, at least on day one. Another one to be aware of, oil canning, right? And what oil canning is, and we have photos below, is when you look up the panel, you kind of see some warping. This can be a real issue. The longer the panel, the higher the likelihood of it happening, along with the thinner gauge of the metal, the higher the likelihood. Now, there's ways to mitigate it. That's why we often put a pattern into the field of the actual panel itself. You can also always ask your installer about putting like a foam backer rod underneath the panel to help mitigate the chance of any oil canning appearing. And lastly, repairs. Now the good news we talked about, it's really, really durable. It's not common to have a lot of repairs, but if you do need to, it can be really problematic because a traditional standing seam metal roofing system is all interlocking, which means if you have a repair in the middle of the field or in the middle of the slope, It means you're taking all the panels off to get to it. You got to put them all back on. There's questions about matching color after 15 or 20 years. So, repairs can be problematic and can be pretty costly if you were ever to, to need them. So those are the pros and cons of traditional standing seam metal roofing. What about screw down or corrugated metal roofing? There's some really great pros. It's why it's a popular option. Number one, it's faster and easier to install. These panels come in 3-foot wide sections. And if you think about it, 3-foot wide covers a lot more roofing area than a traditional 12 or maybe 14-inch wide standing seam panel. So it just goes in way faster. In addition to the screwing system is much faster than a standing seam metal. This is one that draws a lot of people in, low upfront cost, right? Because it's a thinner gauge metal, because the labor is so much less and the installation is faster, the cost of these metal roofing systems is generally much, much, much less, which I get it. That's pretty appealing to me too. Another pro, it's highly available. You can go to your local big box store here in Metro Detroit, Menards. You could go literally purchase all these materials yourself. And if you're handy, you could even attempt to install it yourself. So it's a highly available roofing system for folks here in Metro Detroit. And the other real nice plus is no oil canning. Because those 3-foot wide panels come with a prefabricated design to them, granted that profile looks very different than a standing seam metal roof, but it's pre-engineered in there, you almost eliminate any chance of oil canning. I'll never say completely, but it's an extremely low chance of ever having oil canning on there. So what are the cons? I mean, those all sound pretty good to me. So number one, it is a thinner, lighter gauge metal and generally a lesser quality. So a corrugated metal roofing system or screw down is generally going to be 29 or 26 gauge, which is really, really, really thin. So that's a negative because it's more prone to denting, dinging, bends, anything drops on it. Junior hits a golf ball or a baseball up there. It's very common. You're going to end up with dings and dents in your metal roofing system. Shorter lifespan too, because a couple different reasons. One, lesser quality of materials. You got the screws and the gaskets up there. Those can wear out, those can break. The seams themselves, since it's not a completely enclosed system, you can have backup and things can get into the seam of the metal roofing system and cause a premature breakdown. That leads into another con, which is there's no question. If you put a screw down metal roofing system, you are going to have major maintenance responsibilities. The key to a metal roofing system is they're all held down by screws with neoprene gaskets on them. Those neoprene gaskets dry rot out and break down somewhere between 10 to 15 years. If you don't maintain those, which means either replacing them, resealing them, those are literally thousands of potential leak points in your roofing system that can lead to mold, wood rot, leaks in the home or the building. So really bad things can happen there. Another one, it's very limited in what you can use it on. So by spec, you can do as low as a 412 pitch roof. We would even steer you to say we would really recommend more like a 512, so just a little steeper. You can't do it nearly vertical the way you can with a traditional standing seam metal roof. You certainly can't do the radial. So it's a just much more limited application. And here's the big thing. They were never designed to go on homes or buildings that have people living in them. This style of metal roofing was literally designed, we call it barn metal for a reason. It was designed for barns or large cold storage facilities that do have a much higher leak tolerance. The last con, and this is one that's near and dear to my heart, because of the widespread availability, there's no real certification for it. You have every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there claiming they can do this metal roofing system. Well, what does that lead to? It leads to all sorts of improper installation issues. People mixing and matching accessories, combining components that can have an adverse reaction. Really simple, we see it all the time. They put a steel exposed fastener or screw down metal roofing system with aluminum drip edge. Steel and aluminum don't like each other. That literally causes the system to deteriorate and break down on itself. And again, because of the widespread availability, anyone can claim they're a metal roofer. So at the end of the day, they're both great systems. It's about making sure you get the right system for your business, for your home. Here's the one insider tip too I kind of always throw out there. Always be wary of any contractor who only has one metal product to offer you, because that means they can only and must convince you that's the right metal for your home, for your business. What you always want to do is deal with a contractor who has multiple options, multiple systems, so they can tailor it to what is actually the best application for your business or for your home. As always, I hope you got some benefit out of this. I hope you really start to understand the differences between these two different systems, because they are very different. And at the end of the day, if you're thinking about a metal roof, we'd love to help you. We have all sorts of metal systems, more than just these two. We would love to come out. We'll do a full inspection, see what the right systems are for you, break it all down, and then leave it to you to make the decision if our team here at Kanga Roof is right for you. As always, I hope you have a Kangarific day, and thanks so much for tuning in.